I'm going to very much try to keep this in a straight line, but I don't know how that's going to go. From the start, I just need you to know, whatever comments come from any of the videos that I post, if they are negative, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care about your opinion. If you cannot come with something valid to anything that I post, and if it has to be a valid post, it cannot be some idiocy about how I look, what is surrounding me. I don't give a shit about any of that, because at the end of the day, I'm here to help myself understand and help others understand in a better way. And if you are not about that, you don't need to be a part of what I got going on. You don't even come over here and look at, if you want to come over here and watch and hate from the sidelines, because I don't give a shit. Either way, I don't care. So, I'm here because I have been consistently posing this question to myself. What if Terrance Howard is right? What if our mathematics are wrong? And the symbol that is all over everything, everywhere, which is the flower of life for centuries and centuries and centuries, what if we are looking at it wrong? Okay, so he puts it as the math is wrong, so we're not seeing it. However, I start to think that what if it is more than that even? Maybe it's not even supposed to be seen as math, but as a sequence of harmony, of tone, of frequency. I don't know. Why can't we see it as that? Why can't that be a discussion? I mean, I can't disagree with what he's saying, because most of the stuff he says makes perfect sense to me. I don't feel like we math right. I feel like we teach our children wrong. It never made sense to me how they wanted me to do it. Like, it never, how they felt math should work never made sense to me. It just did not add up. How can X be whatever? X has to be something. There can be no variables, two variables. Like, something is something. It came from something. I mean, because you can't get nothing, something out of nothing. Something has to come from something, as it was posed to me earlier. Even a thought has to come from somewhere. An idea has to come from somewhere. I'm making a video. So, my question is, if we take math and integrate it into music and frequency and tone, wouldn't that open up a whole new conception of what could be? Because we're using mathematics only, or we're using frequency only, or we're using only. We are not combining all of these things to find the true meaning of anything. We're separating. And we have done this with so many things. Like, even religion, we have separated the soul from this, or we have separated religion and God from the person. Like, we have made it separate when it is all one. And I'm going to discuss that as well, because I have opinions on that as well. At the end of the day, we all have opinions, and we all have beliefs. We all feel some sort of way. However, to have an idea, to have an open discussion about that idea, and then turn that idea into something, is wonderful. And it's a wonderful concept and idea. However, when we take those concepts, those ideas, and we turn them into beliefs, it makes it different, because then we stand on that. We'll go to war for that. We will die for that. I mean, I can't begin to understand why it's okay to find it easier to fault than to find it to understand. Why is it not easier to try and understand? What has made all of us, for any reason, what has made us stop giving a crap? So much so that we won't even try to see another side. I don't know. I feel like we are narrowing everything down way too much. We have narrowed life down into this secular thing. We have narrowed the soul down into this secular thing. We have narrowed everything down, but we have kept it all separate. Why? Why? Why is that? Because as far as I can tell, as far as I see, it's not different. It's not different. Because life is a circle, correct? Okay. So everything should be the same. And it's hard for me to explain what I'm saying. We have separated and complicated everything. We, as a whole, we need to look back at our children. We need to look back at our babies. Because even today, people take these videos of their kids and they're like, oh, the baby sees a spirit, blah, blah, blah. And the child's talking about their grandparent who's been dead for the last 5 years, and the kid's only 3. As children, we see things quite simply. They're black and white. That's it. It either is or it isn't. Belief has not been taught, only understanding. So, children say, oh, there's a monster. There's monsters. We can't see it because we have been taught that there is no monster. There's no monster. But they see it because they don't know that there's not. Okay, so that goes back to, some people have the ability to see spirits and so forth and so on. That's absolutely. However, the reason why is because they didn't shut that part of themselves out, or it wasn't shut out by someone else. Everyone has healing to do. Everyone goes through things, and we forget that each of us are going through something. We forget. You get caught up. Oh, your friend called. Oh, let me check back in 3 days because I forgot because I had a promotion or whatever. Yet the friend is sitting over there. Father just died, and the only person they have to talk to. And that's where we have lost ourselves as humanity. We have absolutely lost ourselves. Used to be when someone passed away, the whole town knew that someone passed away. Everybody. I mean, everybody knew. Everybody showed up. There was a funeral. Like presidential for everybody. And then we stopped giving a crap. We stopped giving a crap. given a crap. So we stopped seeing. When we stop seeing, we stop believing. When you stop believing, you don't see. Come across, in my field, you come across people who have true psychic abilities, and they forget because they convince themselves so much that it wasn't there. They weren't seeing it. It wasn't real. It wasn't real. It wasn't real till they stopped. They stopped seeing. My gift and curse is I see. I see who people are in here. Even if what they say, what I see out here, I see here every time. Sometimes I feel it. So when people hurt, oh, I'm fine. They look fine. Smile on the face. I see it. It's hard. It's hard. And I know there's people out there that's like me, that is truly like me, that's like, they see it too. Feel it. Some people say it's because of, the hardships that we've been through, that we are old souls, that we are light workers, that we're this, we're that, we're this, that we're that. And I'll be honest, I will be straight honest with you. I, in no way. No, I don't know. I don't know if that's true. Do I know if I've been sent here for a higher purpose? No. I know things have been hard. I know things have been hard for me. My whole life, my whole life has been hard. From birth, And I don't play victim to that. I used to feel like a victim, but God never let me get anywhere with that. That victimizing myself, it never got me anywhere. It never made me feel any better, and nobody ever saw me any differently, so I just never did. I mean, do I think I've been through things? Yes. My people that I tell just little nuggets, little nugs of information, they're like, oh my God. And I don't even feel like it's that bad of a thing. Like, I think of things that other people go through, and I'm like, oh my God, that's horrible. People do that to me, and I'm like, just life, man. Everyday stuff. But I feel like I've learned. I feel like I've learned in ways that other people may not have. And because I have the ability to see, I've learned in a much different way than what ordinary people do. So, I mean, I don't really know if I have different information. I don't know if what I get on here and talk about will help anybody. I really don't. But I feel like it may, because not everybody knows. Not everybody knows